Hello everyone, hello and welcome to the last round of the TSR LMU. What is the name of the thing again? TSR LMU thingy thing. Yes, exactly. GT. Le Mans GT3 stuff. Yeah, there we go. Welcome there, people. I just need to put a chat. I'm sorry, I don't have the chat yet because I'm an idiot. What? What do you mean I'm not online? Yeah, we are online. The fuck? Yes, we are online. So, tonight is the last round of this championship. We have... how many drivers do we have right now? We have 18 drivers only for the last round. I think some people got a bit sad that they didn't get a new good result and decided to not join the last round. But yeah, we have 18 drivers for this last round, which means I'll have less trouble following people. That's good. So, what is the standing though? Let's check the standing right now before we start. The standing, there is only one category, and Gabriele Bassi is dominating the championship after finishing 3 times first and 1 time second. Meanwhile, Sarah is not really far behind in points. She can still win if Gabriele do not score any point tonight. She can win. Xander Using in 3rd position, climbing back up to the top. But with 30 less points than Sarah, I don't think it's going to be better than 3rd. Dylan Moore also, first race he finished 28 and last race he won it, so he's getting better and better every week. Well, apart from week 3, but yeah. Jan Paskin also had a bad start of the championship, but he's doing good. Alan Axon, it's the opposite. He had a very good start on the championship and he's playing with bad luck since then. Very bad luck. Edward Jerome, same, bad start of the championship, then good. Phil Vrack, same. And here on, we have a lot of people who are quite close in points in the middle of the pack, like Adam Rios and Mike Landret are actually tied. At the top of the pack, we have around 20 points of difference between everyone except for P5 and 6, who are 1 point apart, and P7 is only 4 points behind. But for the podium, it's pretty much played if they don't do big mistakes tonight. They are going to finish in the order they are right now. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, they are. And at the back of the pack, we do have people who did not start. Of course, the 5 last people did not join a lot of races, sadly. And above that, what was the young French guy? No idea. Apart from that, we had some people who finished in the middle of the pack every race. Some unlucky people, some people who are a bit slower than the others. It's okay. We are not here for professional racing. We are just here for fun. It's funny that Elko Ogven finished the first race 11, has been disqualified 6, and is still 22 in ranking. That's... Antonio Pagliuca has also has a 10-point penalty after 2 DNS, I don't know why. But yeah, apart from that, we pretty much had a lot of people, and I think tonight are the usual people who are here from the top 15 are here. So we're going to get an interesting race. We are at Portimão tonight for 75 minutes. A clear weather on the sunset. So let's check this qualification. We are right now following, I don't even know who we are following, Simon Steele in his grey Ferrari. Portimão is a track I think I know. Wait a minute, let me check a bit. Let me look at... I know this track, but I don't know the corner name, and I don't have the plan, and I don't know... Wait, then it's a big... Yeah, I know the track, okay. I do know the track. So let's check someone who's actually at the finish line, near the finish line. Let's go with Luca Manca on board. He's right at the last corner, so it's perfect. No, he's not. I thought he was. Okay. Why is he not? Oh no, sector 2. Okay. Let's go instead. Well, let's stay with Luca. He's on the third sector of the track right now. It's quite an interesting track. I remember liking it. I didn't drive a lot on it, so I don't know all the traps and all the stuff. Usually during the day before the race, if I don't know the track, I try it a little. Like I do 1 hour of racing just to see how it goes. But today I was, despite not working today, it was one of my busiest day ever. I had to do some thing on my car. I had to clean my place. Well, a lot of stuff to do. So right now, Mr. Manca is going on the start-finish line. He did 145.9. And so the first corner of this track is after a downhill, you brake right at the bottom of the downhill, jump right, then right again, full speed, then big braking for kind of an hairpin. It's pretty much an hairpin. I go on an uphill corner that is quite tricky because if you go a bit too fast, you run wide very easily here. But he did very well. Then one of the back straight, going downhill, braking downhill again, so you have to brake a little bit sooner than if it was flat. New hairpin, 60 km/h. I think that's the slowest corner of the race, I'm not sure. Then a little brake to the left, full speed. Oh, someone joined. And big, small braking, you roll this corner, then you try to roll this one, it goes uphill again. There's a lot of elevation change that are quite tricky. They can destabilize your car quite easily. Then you go all the way full speed there and big braking, blind braking, kind of blind braking, yes, onto this corner in 2 apex, second apex right there. Then you go full speed, and braking again for the second slowest corner of the track, I think, yeah, 70 km/h. Then you have to roll this corner quite well. The exit of this corner is very important because it will define your speed for the last corner, that is, yeah, a coasting corner onto the start-finish straight. Luca Manca signing right now, not his best time, a 146.0 actually, 0.0 exactly. That's a bit lower than his best time of 145 point something, I think. Oh, that is his best time, okay. But I thought it wasn't. Thank you, Luca, for this little demonstration of a lap of Portimão right now. Ed Jerome is in pole. Ooh, that's quite rare, nice. Ed Jerome with a good driver, Dylan Moore behind, Jan Perskin behind, and Gabriele Bassi, the current leader of the championship, in 4th. And what is the second person in the championship? Sarah didn't do a lap yet. She's doing it right now, but she didn't do a valid lap yet. So let's look at her while she goes around the track. So for those who don't know me, by the way, I am Gus the Blood. I am someone who does a bit of sim racing, did race a lot in a lot of series. But nowadays I'm a bit busy because I do write a book and a tabletop RPG, and I draw and I have work. I have a lot of work. I actually work 6 days out of 7, and my work is driving, so I don't do sim racing anymore. I just do commentaries on Sunday here, and I do stream on my own channel, twitch.tv/GusTheBlood. Yes, I'm done advertising myself. So Sarah, first sector, is 0.1 behind. That's quite close to the top. 0.6 on the second sector. She's a bit lower. But Sarah is never qualifying in top, in pole. But she's always catching up and getting good result at the end. I'm expecting her to qualify in 5th right now, 6th maybe. On 28, 29, last corner. Ooh, we saw the Porsche try to go a bit wide. The elevation changes on this track are quite interesting. And that's a 46, I think. 46.5. She goes into 12. Ooh. Well, that's her first lap, so maybe she'll do better. Pavel Bogdan is the only one who didn't do a lap yet in the beautiful Mustang. The best lap right now is a 45.1 by Ed Jerome. He's getting out of the pit right now. He has 9 minutes to qualify. I have to say that was quite a good championship, a lot of action. Sadly, there was 2 races when I was half asleep was doing commentary. And actually last week I think I actually talked while sleeping and doing commentary at the same time. But I was exhausted. As I said, I'm working on the weekend too. On the weekend I do drive a van for a lot of hours. And that makes me quite fucked up. I'm sorry I didn't do this championship justice, but it was fun nonetheless. Ed Jerome right now on his out lap. Is Sarah beating her time? No, she's back in the pit. Capellini also had a good start. No, it was last championship, sorry. Xander Using beating... Oh, Xander Using actually beating the best time right now by 0.2. Plus 0.09 on the second sector. But the first sector is faster. So he may actually get pole if he does well on the last sector. In his Ferrari. The dirty windshield. Feathering the throttle right now. Ooh, Bassi takes the pole, 144.7. And Xander did not get third place. He got a better lap, but not good enough. Actually, he didn't get a better lap, okay. Ooh, Bassi takes the pole. The one who dominated the entire championship. Well, nearly, apart from last week. He's just reminding everyone why he is first. Ed Jerome didn't even try to do a better lap. That's the second time I see him on an out lap. And P2 right now is not having a good time. She is not... Oh, she's an out lap for her again. Where is she on track? Oh. With this view we can see all the elevation change of the track. Oh, I want to go back to the chopper, please. That's a very artistic view. Chopper-san. On the last corner. On the Portuguese track of Portimão. Let's go on board with Sarah on her first lap. She's going very wide. She's using all of the track, trying to really get the advantage. You see that the right wheel was right on the white line. He nearly had the full car in the runoff area, on the curb. Trying to gain as much of an advantage as she can. Come on, first sector soon. Oh, is it not valid? Oh, that's not a valid lap. She went a bit too wide, I think. On the first sector, she went too wide, so the lap is not valid. Sad. I was saying she's using all of the track. Well, she used more than the track, so the lap was not valid. Miss the apex there. The leader, Bassi, is actually in the pit, so he decided he had enough. I have to say that the gap between P1 and P15 is less than 2 seconds. We have 5 people in the same second at the top, and then we have 10 people in the same second. That is cool, that is promising. 43, 44, 45, 46, no. Okay, let's see Sarah really break on the other side, try to gain. Is still an invalid? It was quite wide, I don't know if it would be invalid or not. The first sector is finishing soon, so we'll see if she gets a valid first sector or not. She does not. Trying a bit too hard. And Jerome really trying. He lost 1 second on the first sector though. It's nice to see an Aston Martin at the top, quite rare. And it's a beautiful car. Based on look, it's my favorite car, and it's one of the cars I prefer to drive because it's a front-wheel drive. Hey, flashing his light at us. Ed Jerome sees us. 147. That is definitely not his best lap. Aston Martin, the heart of racing. Blue car livery. I wish we had custom livery on the game. Plus 007, that's actually quite good. Bit late on throttle there, no? We have 19 people tonight. That's 10 less than what we are used to have on this championship, but I think some people already gave up for the last race. It's quite sad. We're going to go to the second sector now, and he's half a second behind, sadly, so that won't be a best lap. Dylan Moore, in the meantime, is doing very well. He's rolling over the camera. Will Dylan Moore actually get in P2 or P1? Well, plus 0.1 is quite still better than what he did before, so we may get Dylan at the top. Come on, show us how it's done. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. He did improve his lap time, but not enough to go in front of Ed Jerome, and he's on the side of the track. Stopping now, we still have 1 minute 35 of qualification. As I said, the gap between P1 and P19 Craig Foreman is only 2 seconds. It's not that much compared to the other weeks we had. I'm quite happy that everyone pretty much enjoy this track and know this track. But yeah, that's quite an interesting development. Because will we have a lot of fights thanks to that? There's been a detailed change. Xander also started second, and now is Sarah climbed back up to 9. And she's in the I was going to say the grass, but that's not the grass, runoff area. Xander still trying. Nailing the apex there, maybe jumping a bit too much on the curb, I don't know. I don't know if the Ferrari will lose the speed on that. Plus 0.08 is really quick. Not fast, first place fast, but it is fast. Expecting great things from you. Oh, that was pretty much... That was really clean. Ooh, minus 0.026. If Xander can take the pole right at the end, that would be amazing. Don't forget the race starts at 7 PM in-game, so it will be an evening race. Miss the apex there, but it doesn't seem to be slow. Really cutting the last corner to try and get the most of it. Oh, that's a good lap, that's a good lap. Come on, 141, 42, 43, 44, 8. He jumped to the second place, only 0.1 second behind Bassi right at the end of qualification. That is really good. Everyone is in the pit. Let me put the, of course, the starting order. Poof. So, on the first row, we have Gabriele Bassi and Xander Ruizing in first and second. On the second row, we have Ed Jerome and Dylan Moore. On the third row, we have Jan Paskin and Alan Axon. On the fourth row, we'll have Luca Manca and Lau Nilsson. On the fifth row, quite way behind, we have Sarah Van Fiplan and Luca Capellini. I'm surprised by Sarah being in row 5. Row 6, we have Simon Steele and Jeff Ecott in 11 and 12. Row 7, we have Phil Vrag and Luca Colferai in 13 and 14, of course. Row 8, we have Mike Landreth and Anthony Smith in 15 and 16. And row 9, we have Johan Widman and Pavel Bogdan in 17-18. And last but not least, on the last row, we have Craig Foreman in 19. Got to load my setup for the quali. Oh, it's okay. You're not starting. Where are you starting? 14. Well, it's fine. So that was the starting order. We can now jump back to the tower view with the session info, please. We are now looking at Simon Steele, but shall not. We shall look at Mr. Xander Ruizing. I like the top camera. Well, it's a 14 to first challenge, mate. Come on, you can do it. Maybe. So now we see them coming. I'm going to throw at Jerome because that's a most gorgeous car. The Aston Martin is a beauty. What is the delivery of Jeff Ecott? No, I'm very biased, as in the Aston Martin is clearly my favorite car if we talk about the look. But the driving, I don't know. I didn't try all the car enough on this game. On this simulation, because people don't like the when we say game. And they're soon gone when they reach the line, and they're gone. And oh, Jerome didn't start. It was slow. So let's look at the top instead. Yeah, let's look at that. That's perfect. No big drama at the start, a lot of trading position. Woo! We had an Aston Martin really jump inside there. I think that's our friend Jerome. Oh, that's a good view. That was a good view, the view on the thing. Sadly, I can't select my car, my views, I'm quite sad about that. At the top, Bassi already running away while Xander Ruizing to the second place, and we have one car off. Oh, sorry. Oh. That's Phil Vrag, I think. No, that's not. So who that is? I don't know who that is, but someone went off the track. And Luca Manca is last. Oh no. What happened to Luca? Also, Ed Jerome, who started third, is now trying to climb back up after a very bad start. I don't know if he forgot or if he was in the wrong gear, but he had a very bad start and now he's stuck in the middle of the pack. And look behind him there. Everyone fighting together. Vroom, 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 vroom. That was good. So right now Xander half a second behind Gabriele Bassi, and then we have quite a big gap between everyone. Ed Jerome, who's trying to catch back up, is just behind Moore, stuck behind and trying to pass in the start-finish line and making the pass is way faster. It was way faster out of the last corner. Now he has big braking on the inside, he has the advantage. And he made the move clean. Well done, Ed. He made the move pretty clean. And normally, if I trust the qualification pace, he's going to run away from Dylan Moore. Dylan is not slow, but Ed was faster. But I have to say it as it is. I don't know if he's running away actually. Dylan is still not very far away, half a second away. Okay, he's running away now. Holy shit. We have a little chopper up there. So we have some fights everywhere, some damage too. On Luca Capellini has some damage on his Ferrari. If I had the replay, I would know what happened. Xander is 0.6 seconds behind the race leader. He's catching up right now, but not enough to take him. So the gap between them is not that big, and it's not getting bigger right now. Well, no it is, but before it was not. Best commentary. And the second place in the championship, Sarah, is in 9th place now. So the thing is, Xander Wissing is just behind her in the ranking, not very far away. Let me check again. Xander is, oh, it's 35, okay. He's 28 points away. So even if she finishes 9 and he finishes second, I think the gap would be really closing, but I don't think Xander is going to get in front of her in the ranking. Meanwhile, the two Luca are behind, having a fight, well, not a big fight, but they're quite close, all of them. Got the pack of cars in front of the poor Luca Capellini. Has Luca Colferai and Sarah in front. Luca Colferai attacking on Sarah and making the pass. And oh, I think it was Sarah closing on him. You didn't really see with the view, but oh, he has a lot of damage on the front. No! I think it was Sarah closing on him, I'm not sure. Sarah has a lot of damage on the right of the car too. Right of the car looks quite damaged. Maybe they have 1 hour and 9 left, so they can't pit now and make it their pit stop. If they want to pit, they have to wait. I have to say that if Sarah keeps dropping in the ranking, Xander may steal her second place in the championship. Quite an interesting development we have tonight. Let me look at the point system for a little bit. 15. Ah! Okay! If Sarah drops 2 more places, Xander is getting P1 in P2 in championship. Or if Xander overtakes Bassi, Or if Sarah lost loses 2 places, Zander is winning and well, he's getting 2nd place in the championship. We have someone in the pit? No. Someone dropped, so someone must have spun, I don't know who. All depends on Anthony Smith though, but Anthony Smith is actually half a second faster than Sarah. So will he catch up on the Porsche and fuck up the entire thing? I don't know what's happening to Van Vliet tonight, but her lap time are very slow compared to the others. Maybe it's the track she doesn't know, or the Porsche doesn't like this track. You have a Porsche in front, yeah, we have Moore. Dylan Moore, no, okay, that's not the Porsche, so maybe she doesn't know the track, that's a bad finish. If she keeps 10th place, she's safe. But if she loses, she may lose a lot. Lowell Nilsson attacking Axon right now, Alan Axon. Ooh, Nilsson going for... Ooh. Oh, Alan making the Mustang go sideways, going for the drift point. The style point. Lowell getting a wide line while Alan is defending. And behind Nilsson we have Ed Jerome too. Let's jump on board Ed because Ed is going to join the fight. 2 Aston Martin versus a Mustang. US versus UK. The heart of racing. Well, it was a bit wide there, Ed feels like he's faster and he's trying to find a place to pass. But as they're fighting, they're not letting him pass either. Oh, he's trying to get a line with a very fast exit to try and pass them when they are fighting. Look, he's going way wider, jumping right at the end. Didn't do shit. He tried. The best lap of Lowell Nilsson right now is a 156. That's 10 seconds slower, but I think it's because he didn't have a valid lap yet. So this one should be his best lap now. 147, okay. Ed Jerome definitely is faster. You can see on the exit there, he had a way wider line, he used all of the track. It's catching up. That must be a very frustrating position to be into. Ooh. Whoa! Ooh, he went for a late braking. He nearly hit Lowell Nilsson at Jerome, but he avoided him at the last moment. The two cars are exactly the same. The one at the back, the 27 Aston Martin at the back is Ed Jerome, and the other one is Nilsson. In front of them we have Axon Nilsson. Axon really close. He's pushing every lap to try and stay in front in the Mustang, but if you push every lap you end up making mistakes. I don't know, right now he's not doing any big mistake. And the two Aston Martin are definitely stuck behind him. But keeping them there for 1 hour and 4 minutes will be quite hard. I mean, that's not that's not a good view to have behind you. You have one Aston, he's going for the move, he's going for the move, and you have a second Aston just behind it. No, he's jumping back behind, launching some spark to the Aston. Ooh! Aston to the outside, can't make the move. Ed Jerome is taking this opportunity to try and get Lon Nilsson. They contact. They get contact? I don't think so, but Ed Jerome is... Which one is Ed Jerome? He's in the front. So he did pass Lon Nilsson. While Lon Nilsson was trying to pass the Mustang. So Lon Nilsson went to try and go around the Mustang, and Ed Jerome took this opportunity to pass. Nilsson must be quite mad, and he's going to try and catch back up. Let's remember that Ed Jerome had the third best time in qualification, and he's just trying to catch back up to where he was at the start of the race. Start that he really missed. I mean, he went from 3rd to 15 or something like that at the start. Not by crashing, he just forgot to put the throttle on. I don't know what happened to him, but that's not good. Oh, that is very aggressive from Nilsson there. Axon getting back on track, doing a very good lap last lap. Oh, Nilsson losing the car a bit. He lost some ground by losing patience. If you jump on board the twin car of Ed Jerome, he punted the Mustang a bit, but he's waiting for the Mustang. And no, we have Lon Nilsson. He say, "Hey, you wait for the Mustang because you punted him, but I don't have to wait." And Lon Nilsson is not trying to fight back. He was lost a bit behind, but he's taking this opportunity to catch back up. While behind, we have Dylan Moore slowly climbing up and joining the fight. We have a 4-way fight soon. Jan is just watching them go and going, "Oh, guys, crash between you so I can catch up and overtake." That's what I would tell myself. We have to note that the race leader is also only half a second in front of Xander Leasing. Because this 4-way fight is crazy. If he drops to 0.2 seconds, we're going to follow the leader fight. Dylan Moore dropping a bit behind. Yep, Xander is very close to Bassino. It'll be quite an interesting thing to see. But we still have the two Aston and the Stang doing quite an aggressive fight. I mean, we had a lot of small contact, love taps as we say. So we jump back on board the Porsche of Dylan Moore. Well, so big fight here. Ooh, that switcheroo from Smith was quite violent. Oh, sorry, it was Steele. Smith was just in front, and Smith messes up the corner. What are these fights? There's a fight happening. There's a fight happening everywhere, but look at that. They're messing up corners. They're going off the track. That's Anthony Smith, Phil Vrag, and Simon Steele. Simon Steele was fighting to get in front of Smith, and now he's fighting to keep his place. I told you the lap time were very close in qualification, and no, the race is very close in everything. Oh, Slipstream doing its work. Moving to the side, Mr. Frag, and moving back behind. He couldn't make the move, so he moved back behind. Hard to commit to a move on a downhill braking point like that. Whoa! And Tony speaks a bit, Simon Steele, sorry, a bit bigger, eager on the throttle. He lost a bit of time because of that, and now, oh! What the? Okay. I think his wheel disconnected or something, because that was a bit weird. He didn't... What? And jump. Oh, he's not on voice chat, so I can't get him there. But, oh, by the way, I need to join interview. But that was a very surprising stuff happening suddenly. Oh, look at this fight. Oh my god. Once again, we have Dylan Moore to thanks for being the camera car. While in front, they're going to be 3 wide or what? Nilsson, Jerome, Askaxon. Sorry, Ascon, I was going to say. Oh, ooh la 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 la. Side by side. Nilsson and Jerome side by side. I don't know which one is whom. I think, yeah, Jerome is in the front. And now it's Dylan Moore making the move on. He tried to make the move on Nilsson, taking advantage of the fight of the two Aston. Oh my god. There's still 56 minutes of driving left, and I think we're going to see a lot of fights from these 4. Simon Steele GNF, yes, we saw what happened to... I'm very confused as to what happened to him. Because he was not anywhere near the other car. And suddenly he swerved toward the wall. Ed Jerome is faster than the 2 others. But he can't get a good lap because he can't pass. Oh, he's pushing now. Oh, he's getting impatient. He just pushed the Mustang. And Jerome is losing patience. He's mad. While Nilsson is overtaking him. Oh my god. While he's trying to overtake the Mustang, Nilsson is taking advantage again. And just behind we have Moore waiting for an occasion to try and pass again. What a fight! The best lap of Ed Jerome is half a second faster than the others. And now he has to pass the Aston Martin again. We saw him went a bit swerving a bit to say, fucking hell, I want to... He must be mad. That's really beautiful racing for me, but for a racing driver, that's so annoying. So frustrating because he knows he can pass, but he can't find a way past the wall that is the Ford Mustang. Axon is just a wall. They can't find a way past him. And I have to say that in best lap time, Alan Axon is not the last, it's actually Lone Nilsson. Oh, look at Ed go! Now went sideways a bit, Ed is going on the outside here. He's just dropped back behind. And Dylan Moore Be really funny if Luca Colferai catches up behind, but he's 8 seconds behind. There's a very little chance. Oh, come on. The fight is a bit on a hiatus now. Ball to get back in the zone. Ooh, Phil Vrag is catching up on Sarah. Sarah, who now has a good lap time, a good best lap time. She's doing better. She may be still learning the track, I don't know. Once again, the four of them still together. Why do I say the four of us? I'm a bit scared for Sarah because if she loses 2 more places, she's losing her place in the championship. So this is very important for her defender to have a good strategy while oh la 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 la, oh la la, oh la la, a 4-way fight now. Oh, look at them, they're side. Oh, the Porsche, Ed Jerome getting the worst of it. He just lost the place to Moore, but no, he's back now. He's going wide. And now he's going for the switcheroo back on the inside. Oh, that was beautiful, very smooth. Look at that. And Lone Nilsson got Alan Axon finally. I wish I had a better way of selecting camera. And now normally will run away because he's, well, his fastest lap is slower, but I think he has a potential to be way faster. One Axon is going to get overtaken by the second Aston Martin. Ed Jerome. Oh, Ed Jerome snuck on the inside of the hairpin and oh! And spins! No! Can't believe it! What the fuck, Ed? He got a bit too eager on the throttle and span. I can't believe that. By the way, people, shall I remind you that Ed Jerome, Jan Paskin and Sarah are streaming their point of view on the on YouTube and Twitch. Sadly, I don't have the link right now, but yeah. Oh, Sarah is struggling to stay at her place, but she has 2 BMW in front. So she may gain 2 places and lose 1, which means she's still on second place in the championship. Okay, the fight over here is a bit over. We're going to follow Sarah, the adventure of Phil, Sarah, Luca, and Anthony. We have Sarah surrounded by BMW and Ford. What the f... What was that? Why? I'm confused. Why did she let them pass? She let Phil Vrag go in front. Ooh. Yeah, the Porsche has good braking. Don't forget that your braking point may not be the same as the others. Yeah, she dropped the throttle there again. And now she's dropping back behind a lot. Why? So we lost one fight to the guys at the front because of Ed Jerome going for a little bit of drift action. But we gained another fight with Phil Bragg, Colferai and Smix. Got a Snapchat notification, thank you, but I don't want right now. Come on. Oh, that's very close. Look at him catch up little by little thanks to the slipstream. But not enough. Well, Sarah is dropping. I'm confused. She was catching up and now she's dropping. That's very weird. Holy fuck! Okay, if Xander overtake, he takes the second place in the championship. What is Bassi doing? The car is moving in weird ways. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But it looked like the car was going left, right. Battle for the lead right now. Holy shit, I have a big 46 minutes to go. Okay, we can do it. Okay. While Moore is catching up on Axon now. Jerome is far behind. And Colferai, Vrag and Smix are close together too. Still. But we have a battle for the lead right now, even though it's a very calm battle. They are just following each other. I think Xander Huizing is looking for the right time. I don't know if he's thinking the same as me, but I don't like to be first. It's too much pressure. So maybe he's just following, waiting for the right time to overtake. It is very close. It could be any time now, which is weird. The best lap of the race right now is Gabriele Bassi with 145.4. Huizing is at 145.5. For the best lap. So if I base the fact that people are lapping not their best lap every lap, but a lap close to it, Bassi should be faster than Huizing, but right now, what we see is the Ferrari sticking to the ass of the Beamer. The gap is widening a bit again. I don't know what's happening. Luca Manca. Did he just drop a lot of place? I don't know. Yeah, because Sarah gained one place and she's letting Phil pass back. He must have spun because but she let him pass. He's letting people pass. What the fuck? What's happening to Van Vitpland? Oh, look who's back on everyone's ass. Look, no, I don't. I can't believe it. But exactly the same fight. Where is Moore? Oh, not exactly okay, because of the Porsche instead of... But yeah, same kind of fight as before. And he's already going to make a move. And Jerome is really losing patience with the Porsche, the Porsche, the Aston, and the Mustang. Such a close fight. Well, the sun is slowly setting in the background because the race started at 7 p.m. We have one DNF for now after nearly half the race. Oh! Jerome does it. He passes the Porsche. Well done, Jerome, but the Porsche jumping on the curb will slow the Porsche down, allowing Jerome to run away a bit. And now he just has to pass the Mustang, while Nilsson ran away 3 seconds in front of the Mustang. Oh. Fight one zone and it's not anymore. Van Fitland brought to... Okay. Sarah in front of Capellini, which is a driver we don't see a lot. Sarah just now lost her second place in the championship. So many fights. I'm switching from fight to fight because I don't know where to watch. Dylan Moore is having trouble keeping the rhythm of Ed Jerome. How's the noise of the Porsche? I think it's a nice noise. Ed Jerome on the inside. Oh, look at the Porsche going. Porsche trying to take advantage of the move of Ed Jerome, but Ed Jerome does that move finally. Finally is in front of Axon, but will he stay in front of Axon? That's a good question. Just has to not make any mistake like before, like the sideway action. Okay, really close. I'm having some shut-eye time, which is quite weird. Oh, Jeff Icott gave up on the race too. We have 2 DNF now. And Xander Using in the meantime is really close to the P1. The fight is over in this part of the world. Only Phil Bragg and Anthony Smith are fighting here. Sarah is definitely not having a good time. Holy fuck the fuck. We are nearly 50 minutes into the race, nearly. And we still have people who are going 0.2 seconds away from each other since the beginning of the race. I told you during qualification the pace of people was quite close. I know it's more than close, they're actually best friends forever. Oof. And Phil Vrag just overtook. I yawned and I think I missed it. Xander still really close to P1. Baskin has a lot of pressure today. Baskin is far away, but holy shit. I'm really I should go to bed at 9 p.m. I'm an old man, I think. Oh, Dylan Moore. It's Moore's turn to try and overtake Axon. Oh, wait, Axon? Axon in the pit. Oh, right. This is the middle of the race. Exactly the middle of the race right now. We're going to see a lot of people going to the pit because they have to. I wondered why Axon disappeared from the track, but of course he went to the pit. Oh my god, my shoulder. Smig's in the pit too. Oh god, this is insane. This is insanely close between Bassi and Riesing. I mean, that's the leader of the championship and third place in championship right now, fighting together. Meanwhile, Jan Paskin is alone on track, but he's doing well. He's just chilling. Though Nilsson and Jerome are catching up on him, I think. So I wonder right now if one of them is going to try to make a strategy going to the pit. Let the other go and then catch back up or something like that. My god, that's really close. Alexander, I would pit now. If Xander goes to the pit now, what happens is that he's going to come out, have clean air, can attack as much as he wants, and when Bassi goes to the pit, when he gets out, Riesing is in front. The gaps are widening between a lot of people, apart from the top rank, but maybe because some people are going to the pit. Well, not anymore right now, but yeah, there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 14 seconds between people. While at the top, there's only 0.3 seconds between P1 and P2. I'm a bit impressed by Xander and Gabriele. Despite trying to attack each other in ranking, they still run away from everyone behind. I don't know if what I said just makes sense, but you get the gist of it. 0.5 seconds apart. Van Vliet is catching up on Landred though. I think. Don't know. She's not anymore. She was 0.9 seconds away. The fight for the lead is still on. They're doing the little train right now. Xander is not taking any risk. He's just following the BMW. The giant BMW, if we go on board with Xander, we'll see that the BMW seems huge compared to the other cars. Simply because the other cars are based on supercars when the BMW is based on a coupe of a standard model of the brand. I'm waiting for one of them to go to the pit. I don't think he's getting any closer. I think Missing is just following Bassi and maybe waiting for the end, waiting for the mistake while Sarah finally catches back up. Paskin being caught up by Nilsson too, of course, was to be expected because Paskin has had a very quiet race, so while Nixon going sideways a bit. But he's still a bit slower than everyone in the same pack. So his best lap is very good, but apart from his best lap, the rest is his goal was to have Oh! I'm losing my, I'm really losing my mind right now. But 30 minutes to go, so I'm going to do it. Ain't no rest for the weekend. What does he see behind him? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Bassi sees a Ferrari waiting for him behind. And Landret is seeing the same, but with the Porsche of Van Vliet. And Nilsson is soon overtaking Paskin too. And Jérôme is just behind. I'm exhausted every Monday evening. Sorry, just checking something. Okay. 0.4 seconds behind. Xander is in very close again. Nilsson lost some ground of Jan Paskin. That's quite weird. He was catching up very fast and he lost some ground. Trying to look if there's something happening, but my yeah, it's It's only Using and Bassi who are really close together. And I'm really surprised at how close they have been since the beginning of the race. 28 minutes left, so they're all going for the strategy of the splash and dash. They're all going for the waiting the last time to refuel. Nilsson catching up on Jan Paskin too, of course, as I said. Was a bit further away before when he was... He actually did the accordion with Paskin, Nilsson. Must have made a mistake or overtook a back marker, I don't know. I didn't see a lot of back marker, and for the good reason that everyone is quite fast right now. Oh yes, now Nilsson is in trouble. He has to overtake Paskin, while Jerome is going to catch up. If he doesn't make the move soon, he will have to fight Jerome again. And Jerome... Ah, Using in the pit. The second guy in the race decided to go to the pit now. Viable strategy, I have to say. Because if he gets out on clean air, maybe we'll get Bassi when Bassi goes to the pit. Sorry. A moment of absence of my part. I really... Whew. Oh, Bogdan also DNF. Oh, sad. Using is still in the pit. That was a long pit stop, wasn't it? I'm confused. Seems to be that it was a long pit stop. Ooh. Comes back on track just behind Sarah. Nilsson and Jerome really close. Oh, it's gone again. They're going to fight again to try to pass the guy in front. Oh. Oh. What? Nilsson lagged a bit. And now he's behind with Dylan Moore. No, with a back marker. And he's going to the pit. Okay, now Nilsson going to the pit. Ah, the race leader also, Gabriele Bassi in the pit. Oh, everyone is going to the pit. I think that's where the fuel is starting to run dry for everyone. So the big question is, will Xander make it? Yeah, we have all the top driver in the pit. And Xander will get in front of Bassi. Oh, that's a big thing right now. Jerome Vrag and Van Fiplan didn't go to the pit yet. So that will be a bit of a different thing when they go. But Xander is in front of Bassi by far. He's 5 seconds in front. His pit stop was way better. No, the ranking is entirely messed up. Huizing and Van Vipland fighting each other right now. Except Van Vipland didn't go to the pit yet, so that's not really a fight. That's more of a farewell convoy because if Van Vipland come out of the pit in 10 or 11, Huizing gets the second place in the championship. And Van Vipland is not doing great on this track, I have to say. The best lap of 146.997 to 147, which is 1.5 seconds behind the best lap of Huizing, Alexander Huizing, who do not have the best lap. Best lap of the race is Gabriele Bassi. As we see, Sarah went to the pit, Jérôme went to the pit, Vrag went to the pit. So now we have the real ranking. I think everyone went to the pit. Now if we... Yeah. Everyone went to the pit, so... Rhino, Alexander Huizing is 21 minutes to hold. He's 5 seconds in front of Bassi that we just saw appeared right now at the back of the straight. But if Alexander can keep this rhythm, he will get second place in the ranking. Because Sarah is still in the pit. Is she going out? She's going out. Where is Luca? Far away. Okay. Okay, everyone is a bit far apart. I don't really want to bring anyone for interview because it will be quite... I mean, Xander has a pressure of staying first. And also, my brain can't think of any question actually. That's... yeah, I'm really impatient that my weekend job finishes. It should be in 3 weeks. In 3-4 weeks, I won't have a weekend job anymore. And that would be very liberating because right now my brain is fucked up. Oh! Ed Jérôme! Oh no! The fight is back! After a little mistake from Ed Jérôme. No, Nilsson is back. I'm fighting with him. He's swerving to try to break the slipstream. But when you swerve like that, mate, you lose a lot of time to Nilsson going out the other side. That's a very dirty driving from both of them. That's very weird driving, actually. Very shaky. I think Nilsson is, yeah. And Jérôme, despite his little sideway action, got back on track and is running away from Nilsson a bit there. Happily for him, because that was quite a... Yeah, he has to be careful on the throttle. The Aston likes to go sideways, apparently. And now Nilsson is catching back up. Oh. Smith and Lardret are also fighting. A lot of Aston Martin in fight tonight. I'm very... Ooh, Smith. This was really close to get Landret. Will he get him? Ooh, on the inside after the uphill. And the movie is done because Mr. Landret went sideways with the Aston Martin. So he lost a lot of time. While Nilsson and Ed Jerome are still together, but a bit further away. And Bassi is closing the gap to Zander. Oh. Bassi actually just signed the best lap of the race with 1:45.302. Bassi decided that he will have this win. He's getting fast. Okay, only 2 seconds between the two leaders now. Gabriele Bassi on fire. You can see the target right in front of him. Xander Wiesing is very close to him. Hmm, 60 minutes to go. Gabriele closing the gap with the Ferrari. Is Wiesing saving the car on purpose, or is he just having bad tires and bad... I don't know. I was going to say bad weather, but... Anthony Smith climbing up after getting Landret is now going for Capellini. Capellini with a very damaged Ferrari. Whoa! Anthony Smith getting Capellini. Sorry, I missed that because, yeah. Holy shit! Would you look at that? Gabriele Bassi, 15 minutes from the end, 0.6 seconds behind Xander Wiesing. Really close now. Oh, I'm just showing you the fight right now. Ooh, that was really close to on the braking there. Capellini is not dropping from Smith on the P11 and 12. Is he waiting for the last moment? I wonder. They're really close together. 13 minutes. 30 more minutes to go. A 75-minute race, 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and a quarter of an hour. Oh look, Bassi is really close now. I don't know, he's still staying at 0.4 seconds. Let's go on the track side to see a bit of the scenery. I need water. I'm going to drink a bit of water. I'm coming back. Just need that. I hope I don't miss the move because it's getting really close. I did not miss the move. That's good. 0.3 seconds apart, that's very close. 0.4 now. When I say it, it varies a lot because it's they're not taking the same lines in corners, especially. I saw some corner where the Ferrari was taking a line a little bit different. They will lose a bit on entry and gain on exit, or the opposite. And right now, they're still together, really close. Every other driver is at least 1 second away from an A1. Only had 3 dropouts tonight, which is less than usual. And one of them was weird. Simon Steele was very weird. I mean, I saw the car go straight to a wall by itself. Oh, Mike Landret is actually catching up on Capellini too. Let me put my thing back. I just raised my desk to be standing a bit. Maybe it will wake me up, which I really don't want because in 11 minutes I'm going to bed, but still. The life of Gus. Oh, that's, look, that's close now. We can make all the details on the Ferrari. Oh yeah, he's trying to attack. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, it's time. It's time for Gabriele Bassi to try and get back the first place. To finish. He still has the championship. The championship win is in his hand right now. But oh, he's really squeezing the car every inch he can. But Alexander is not letting himself be impressed by the big BMW behind him. The big grid of the BMW. No, Alexander is still going as fast as he can, but yeah, the move will be made, the slipstream will make it. Alexander on the defensive on the inside. Side by side, oh, the BMW moved a lot. Alexander still in front. BMW going wide. Bassi going wide there. Alexander still defending, still staying on the inside, and he keeps his place, his first place for now. Oh, the wheel, they're side by side on the braking for the big hairpin. Alexander is really moving on the defense. I wish there was a third driver behind so I can put a follow cam. 90 minutes to hold the big BMW. 9 minutes to hold the winner of the championship behind him. That's a bit much to ask, I think. Though he is gaining a bit more now. Bassi is not attacking anymore, but maybe he's going to take advantage of Foreman, Craig Foreman in front of them, I think that is. No, it's not. Who's that then? They passed him already, okay. They passed him already. He let them pass, so the fight is still on. Oh, it's Widman, sorry, it's not Foreman. Bassi going as wide as he can. He wants to get the most of it. Is he going to move on the inside before Wiesing got on, get on the defense? Wiesing didn't even dare get on defensive, he stayed on the line. Whoa! That was a big jump from the BMW. Big jump on the sausage curb made him slow down a bit so he couldn't make the move on Wiesing. 7 minutes left. Xander is doing very well holding the BMW back behind him. BMW on the attack on the hairpin, but Xander stays in front. That's impressive, that's really impressive. Italian driver in the BMW, the Dutch driver in the Ferrari. Oh. The BMW moving a lot on exit sometimes, but it's weird. I don't think he's losing the back, but he's moving the front wheel a lot. Maybe he's just anticipating the, I don't know. 0.2 seconds, 6 minutes 50 to go. Bassi really has a bad time right now trying to pass. Oh, he tried to jump a bit. Now he's not close enough. Look at Dander trying to break the slipstream. Bassi moving on the outside. They're going to be side by side for the braking on the first corner. Will Bassi finally make the move? Bassi finally in front. And he makes the move. 6 minutes from the end of the race. Gabriele Bassi gets back in first place. Which means, you know what it means right now? It means that Sarah will actually stay in second place in the championship. If my math is correct, I don't know. I'm very tired, so when I look at the points, I don't know. And now Gabriele Bassi is running away with 5 minutes to go. And look who's coming back behind. We have Ed Jerome, who started third, had a very bad start, jumped back of the grid, fought Nilsson and Axon and Moore all race long, and now it's going on to Paskin. He's going very wide there. Is he going to get Jan before the end of the race? I don't know. That would be another cool fight to have right at the end of the race. That's waking me up. This fight woke me up. Whew. Aston of Jan Paskin. Feather the throttle there, he lost a bit of time, but he's gaining back right now, but very little by very little. Thunder Weezing lost a lot though. Thunder is definitely finishing second. And Sarah 10, which means Sarah keeps her place, but there will be like a 5-point difference between them or something like that, 10 points maybe. Look at Ed Jerome. He has 3 more laps to go. Maybe 4 laps actually, I don't know. No, 3 more laps maximum, sorry. Depends on when Bassi finishes past the finish line. He's very close from Jan now. Jan who's streaming his POV on YouTube, as I said before. Oh, that was a good line. Going wide all along to plunge right at the back at the end. And get the edge on the exit speed. Big defense by Pasquin, but that wasn't bad. He went, whoo! Jérôme nearly lost it there. Bit of sideway action, but yeah, Pasquin tried to get on the inside for defense, but he missed the breaking point. He went a bit too far. And Ed Jérôme takes the first place right at the end. That was a lot of fights for the end of the race. Really close. We can see that Xander had no chance because, like in 3 minutes, Bassi took 1.5 seconds on him. Well, 1.4, okay, yes, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So let me check. 45, 10, 20. That's 25 points between them. And Sarah is 28 points in front. They're going to be 3 points apart. Sarah and Xander are going to be 3 points apart at the end. Oh, that's so good. If Sarah loses 1 place, or if Rising somehow finishes first, it's gone. Xander gets 2nd place. Unless someone who has the best lap of the race, as actually Gabriele with 145.3, Xander has 145.5, and that's the 2 only 45s in the race. The sun is setting on the Portuguese track of Portimão. Pilvrag is deciding to try and have a last fight while scraping the floor. There we go. Filvrag was close, but now he's a bit far away. 20 seconds to go. Where is Mr. Bassi? Mr. Bassi is just on the 2nd sector. Ooh. Wait a minute, Smith is just behind Sarah. Oh my god. He's a bit far away. Come on, there's less than 1 lap left. They actually have 1 more lap. Smith and Sarah have 1 more lap right now because Bassi is not done right now. He's on the 2nd to last corner. Oh no! Sarah spins and loses the 2nd place in the championship. Right at the end, 0 seconds left in the race. And she loses the 2nd place in the championship to Xander Rising, who just passed the finish line in 2nd place. Oh my god. If my math is correct, we'll wait to see the ranking. Oh, it was drifting BMW coming by. Oh my god. Right on the end, Sarah lost three spots, giving her only 14 points. So yeah, she's third by far now. Just at the end. That is quite impressive. Everyone going to the pit. Ooh. So the race is over. Everyone past the finish line, or do we still have people going? I think everyone passed the finish line. No, not yet. Some people are crashing their car in the background. Like, yeah, I'm done for this race. Poof. Okay, the results are in. The winner of the championship of this race is Gabriele Bassi, 42 laps behind Xander Wizig, 1 second behind. Ed Jerome in third place, a beautiful third place from Ed Jerome after a lot of fights. Then Jan Pasking in fourth, Lol Nilsson in fifth, Alan Axon in sixth, Dylan Moore in seventh, Nilsson, Axon and Moore with a lot of fights. Luca Manca in eighth, I didn't even see him coming, Luca. Phil Vrag in 9, Anthony Smith in 10. And then Luca Capellini 11, Mike Landret in 12. Sadly Sarah in 13. What a sad finish for her. 14, Luca Colferai, Joren Widman in 15, Craig Foreman in 16, Pavel Bogdan in 17, 18, Jeffy Cott, and Simon Steele in 19, with the 3 last being DNF. So that's all for the ranking. Right now we're going to wait for the... I'm going to quit the game, so you're going to see a black screen. I'm sorry about that. But I need to quit the game. Poof. I'm going to move Mr. Xander with me because he's the only one on the podium that is on voice chat right now. So, hello Xander. Oh, you're not there. Mr. Driver, come on.
Hello.
Hello. So, you took the second place of the championship right on the last race.
Right on the last race, yeah. I was aiming for it. I knew I could take P2 in the championship.
Yeah,
so that was my goal.
To be fair, you knew, but if Sarah finished 3 spots... Actually, you know what happened? Because you were racing, but if Sarah didn't spin in the last lap, you would have finished third. She was 10, so she was 25 points behind you, and you were 28 points behind her in the championship. So she would have finished 3 points ahead, and she spun and lost 3 spots.
Right. Ah, that's cool. And I guess you also saw the battle at the front with me and
Yeah.
It was I think he was on, because I only changed the left front tire, but I think he changed the left front and left rear. So he had a bit of an advantage on the right-handers.
So you wait a minute. You only changed 2 tires because the mechanic...
Only one.
Only one.
Yeah, only the front left.
Because there's the 2 same mechanics changing all the tires, right? So they don't change them at the same time?
Yeah. No. And it was like, the rest of the tires were fine. It was only that front left that had like really bad tire wear. So I thought about changing that, so I did it. But then I think Bassi also changed the left rear, so he did 2 tires. So he had a bit of an advantage on the right-hand corners. But it was a good battle anyway. I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, and you had good battle with Gabriele. It was quite impressive to see the battle at the front. Behind you, Mr. Ed Jerome, Dylan Moore, Axon had insane battles during the race. So I couldn't be bored, even though I'm very tired and I wanted to sleep all along. There was a lot of things happening.
Right. It keeps you awake.
Keeps me awake, yeah. But Bassi at the end was just unstoppable because he had better tires, as you said, and maybe, I don't know. But,
he had slight advantage on the left rear because he changed that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a good battle. So, and I think you saw his overtake on the turn 1.
Yeah.
I was prepared to crash. I was turning into the corner. I was like, we're gonna crash now. I think it was like millimeters between us. So it
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good racing with him. He's really good on wheel-to-wheel racing, so it's props to him. He was a good, clean driver, and he's champion, of course. So
Oh yeah,
you can see he deserves it. Yeah.
he got 4 wins in 5 races.
Yeah,
And
it's impressive.
so it's quite fast.
Would have loved if it would have been free. It would have been a win for me. But
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun anyway. I
Well,
enjoyed it. I was quick. So.
you finished second on the championship, but somehow it's your only podium.
Yeah, it's consistency. It's because think I have 2 P5s or 3 actually. One P7 is my worst finish.
Yeah, you have 5.5742.
Yeah. So I'm happy with that. It's I'm still pretty new to this game, so I'm happy with my performance in this.
That was cool. I'm going to talk about the championship and wrap the stream, so I'm going to drop you back at the back. You're the only of the winner. You're the only one of the winners there, so I just moved you.
Right. Yeah.
But
it's all good.
I'll see you later, mate. And the next championship is in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right?
Around that, yeah. So I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll surely be there too. And I will be more away because my job, as you know, I work on the weekend and I get really tired on Mondays, because I have no off days. And normally my job finishes in 3 weeks, so I may be more awake for the races, which will be better. Anyway, see you, mate. Bye.
Yeah, good luck. Bye-bye.
Woo. Okay, people on the stream. If there is someone on the stream still, I can see that right there. Poof. Yes, there is. So, Gabriele Bassi win the championship, as we say, that with 4-time first place, and never an easy first place. Always fights. The 2 first races were quite easy, but the 3rd, the 4th, and 5th race, he had to fight for the first place. That was quite impressive. Alexander Ruizing in 2nd place, despite having only 1 podium, as we just said. You just heard him talk. Sarah in 3rd place with the worst result right at the end, because apparently she did not adapt to the new Porsche. There was a patch and they changed the Porsche and she couldn't do it. Dylan Moore in 4th place after a win last week. He finished 7th this week. And if he didn't have his bad result in the first week, he would have done better. Jan Paskin in 5th after a very quiet race tonight. Ed Jerome after a beautiful race tonight finishes 6th. Alan Axon after quite an impressive race too tonight finishes 7th. Phil Vrag with a weird race finishes 9th. Joren Wittmann is very consistent. And he missed 1 race. If he didn't miss 1 race, he would be a bit higher in the ranking, but right now he's 10. Mike Landret finishes 11 after 2 top 10 finish, and the rest was quite average in the middle of the pack. Adam Rios got 1 5th place and didn't join tonight, but finishes 12. Lau Nilsson after some... Oh, actually Nilsson is his best finish tonight with 5. 5th, I didn't know that. He was middle of the pack guy, and now he finishes 5 tonight, which is good. Maybe it will hype him for the next championship to do better. Luca Manca just behind with the same kind of result. His best result was tonight. Maybe that will hype him. Luca Capellini, after missing last week, it finishes 11 tonight, which is quite good. Adam Doherty didn't join, and the rest of the people either didn't join or Pavel Bogdan always finish in the middle, back of the pack, and is 19 in ranking. Luca Colferai, same thing apart from a top 8 finish. And then these are the people who didn't join all the race. A lot of them actually didn't bother joining the last race. A lot of them went for the 4 first race and just ignore the last one. Maybe they were a bit sad that they did not stand a chance to win anything. So thank you all for coming tonight. You are seeing my desktop right now. I will see you not next week, as we said, in 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. Don't want to see that. Poof. There will be another championship that is being created right now. You can join. You can look for Transatlantic Sims Racing TSR on anywhere to join on SimGrid. And I hope you get there and you race with us next time. I want to see a lot of fights like tonight because it was an amazing race. Goodbye, everyone. Kisses.